Hello, how are you? How's your Friday going? Welcome to the weekend. We're going to kick it off in style for you. We've done nothing but talk about a whole host of interesting topics just before we come live. Mostly about this amazing watercolour bundle that we've got for you on the show. Because if you want to get a bit zen, you want to get a bit mindful and do some incredible watercolouring, then this is definitely going to be the 2-hour Colour Me Happy show for you. I think it's going to be a lot of fun as well. Do you know why? Because Debbie Fisher is back in the building. How are you, Debbie?
I'm all right, Joe.
You all right?
I've got to try and get rid of my giggles now. Joe talks about the most random things, but they're random things we can't even tell you about.
Oh, Debbie!
You know what, though? It's going to be an amazing show. We've got so much coming up, Joe. You know I love my watercolours, and we've got plenty on there, and my florals. So 2 of my favourite things combined, flowers and watercolours.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. And we've got an incredible Aqua mega bundle for you to kick you off as well. You're going to receive a full set of the tricolour markers in here, which is awesome. Remember, these tricolour markers, kind of the same delivery system as your tri-blend pens, but rather than having different shades of the same colour, they actually have different colours within them, which is awesome. The colours in each pen blend together, and each pen or each collection of pens all work together as a colour family. So you're going to get the essential neutrals, the colour basics, the great outdoors, and you're also going to get the floral meadow in here as well. You will get the carry case to pop them all into, which is fantastic. You will also get the clear overlay sparkle pen, which is a great way of watering these down opposed to water, because it's shiny. And you will then get as well 60 pencils included in there too, which is awesome. So we're going to give you the primaries, the florals and the earth tones. Now, the tricolours are available on their own, the Aqua blend pencils are available on their own, but when you get them both together, you get the sparkle pens for free, which is awesome. Let me whiz you through some of the other stuff that you're going to see on the show as well. If you do just want the tricolours on their own, they are available, and they are on a fantastic price for you. Normally, we'd just throw in the case. However, we're throwing in the case and we're giving you another discount as well. $24.80 or $36.80 for Club Inspire Platinum members. You've got 18 different colours in there. It's incredible value. We've also got the Aqua blend pencils available for you as well. Look at the price here. It's a half price deal for everyone, and then you're going to get that extra Club Inspire saving too. Brilliant deal there on that. Now, this next one, I need to tell you already, my word, you've been shopping ahead. 80% of these have sold out and gone already. Some incredible Christmas stamps for you. 7 different collections there. Amazing price, $26.19 or $36.48. I think though a lot of people are going for that larger collection. It's a brilliant deal for you, getting the sparkle overlay in there, free of charge as well. Ooh. Ooh. A fifth of the stock of this sold out and gone already. I know. It's going to be a very busy show. Any questions that you've got whatsoever, please get them into me. Crafters TV if you're on Facebook, Crafters Companion across on YouTube. Loads of you tuning in saying hi already. Yes, so we'll get to some of those very shortly. But Debbie, watercolouring. For anyone that's new to it, what is watercolouring? What are we talking about? What sort of thing we're going to be able to achieve?
Absolutely. So let's start at basics and at the beginning. What I love is we have got our amazing tricolour pens. Now, tricolour means, so you might have seen us or know us for our blend pens, which are alcohol based. These ones are our tricolour, which means they are aqua, which means they are water based. It means the most amazing colour you can lay down. So just giving you a quick sort of lay down of colour here. Going for these different colours and then onto our purple. So in one pen you are getting 3 amazing colours, which when, and I'm just doing this really quickly, when you apply your water to them, you can then get that wash of colour. So going from, let's use this lighter colour here. So using that beautiful lighter colour, going into the darker colour, so with the pink, and then picking up the purple and going into the purple. So you can get a wash of colour straight away away without having to do too much work. So this is an amazing thing that you can do with them. So I'm doing that really quickly just to pick them up and explain what the colours do. I don't want to waste that ink that's there, so we can also pick that up. I'm going to add a little bit more water to there just to give that a wash and just pick that up so we can use all that colour, and you can create really pretty backgrounds. So we will do more on that as the show goes along, but I just want to give you an explanation of how the pens actually work. Now what you have got is a full set of all your different colours that will blend effortlessly one into the next one, and it doesn't matter if I want a purple from this one and a sort of pink from this one. You can mix and match them and use them just as you would any other colour, but by putting them onto your glass mat, or if you haven't got a glass mat, use a piece of acetate or a block. I say a block, something like this, where you've got like a stamping block, so you can actually colour your pencils onto this as well. I know we've had their little splodge mat that you can use, which is possibly on the website, but I know it's sold out before. But anything that you've got to the side of you to help you with laying down your watercolours. So that's our pens. Now what's also in this bundle is the most amazing set of pencils, and I'm going to bring these in because what I'm going to use, let me just use these ones here. I'm going to use my primary pencil. So I've took a few out of here already because I was picking which colours I wanted to use. You can see I've took quite a few. Now I'm going to use my mango, my claret and my chrome orange. What I love about these pencils is not only are they watercoloured, you can create yourself a little palette. So I'm going to use my pencils and I'm just going to lay some colour onto a piece of watercoloured cardstock. Now you can really load up your colour onto here. The more you put down, the more you're able to pick up. Then let's pop our darker claret down. I don't need so much of this one, but I am just going to lay this down. What I love about the Aqua pencils is the fact that you can create a palette and then you can do this on the go, and especially because you are getting the sparkle pens with these as well. So if you didn't want to use a brush, you could use your clear sparkle. You can go in and you can pick this up. This is your palette for them painting with, and you're getting that coloured sparkle. I mean, how amazing is that in itself? But we're just going to use a normal paintbrush. I'm just going to bring in my smaller paintbrush so we can paint with. Got my pot of water, and then what I have done to the side of me, I've stamped out that Somebody Loves You. I mean, how incredibly
so cute.
It's such a beautiful rabbit. I absolutely love this one. Now, this is what we talk about with blending with pencils. It is really amazing that we can use a palette like this. I can go in and pick up a little bit of red or the sort of claret there and mix that together, so we can start to really get some shading into our little bunny there, and I can keep going in till I've got the colours that I want. Add that little bit of red on the top. By mixing these colours, we get a really good blend.
He looks like he's had a few star baths, doesn't he, his bunny? He's a chunky little bunny, isn't he?
He's a chunky bunny, yeah. He is, absolutely.
Johnny's son, Leo, wants a rabbit called what, Johnny?
Where's
Big Chungus. Where's he heard that? Right, it's a song on YouTube.
I think Johnny and Leo are just constantly on YouTube.
Leo's got his own YouTube channel,
has he? I didn't know that.
Leo's Toy Barn. Does toy reviews. There we are.
Oh my God, that's brilliant. Wow, I bet you get loads of stuff sent to him.
That's a plan. I think it's mostly stuff Johnny's buying for him at the moment. Yeah.
Ah, that's what it is. So I've not mixed enough. I'm going to mix a little bit more of my red with my orange, so we can sort of get that little bit more of a beigey colour. Why is it when you do this, when you do your actual demo, it comes out looking quite different? So just popping that round, and then we're going to mix that with that yellow. Come over his face. So when this dries, it will dry a little bit lighter. It will go lighter the more it dries. and then you get that really nice effect on your bunny. Let's just pop ears around, put a bit more red in there. So I'm doing this really quickly and moving these in.
It's an interesting colour, this bunny.
When I mixed, you know what, I think I've mixed the wrong colours.
He's been eating a lot of Watsits, I think. It's falling a can of tomato soup.
I think I've used the wrong colours. I do apologise.
Oh, sorry, Debbie. Sorry.
I don't even want to bring in my one that I finished because it looked... So this colour here was that one...
He looks like he's been sort of hanging around in a smoking den or something.
Because I've used too much... There, look, I've used too much red. That's what it was. Too much red. You only need a little bit. More colour
Oh, sorry, Debbie. Sorry. Oh, I've had too many Haribos.
You're very mean. You're very mean. So we can bleach him out. It's okay. We can bleach him out. So if we put some water on him, that's what we're going to do. We're probably just going to make it worse, but there you go. And then we can sort of just take that out a bit. I've just put a little bit too much red in him, so it's looking a bit better there. There is starting to look better, yeah. I thought I wrote the right colours down, but I might have not done. You know what I'm like, Joe. So I'm just going to add that bit more. But should I just bring in my finished one so we don't get any... No, I'm not going to show it to the different one. I'm going to move that out of the way. Because the finished one didn't look nothing like that. No. Or does it still?
No, it doesn't. It looks bunny coloured.
You're so mean, you lot.
Sorry.
When I was at home and I was blending these colours together, they worked really well.
Johnny's just asked if you had the big light on while you were doing it. Oh gosh.
Okay, so luckily I did have a finished one. It's always the way, isn't it? When you do a demo, it just comes out different to when you do it at home.
Just shows you that you can do anything, any colour you want. All the colours work to blend together.
Yeah, you could have a baked bean rabbit. I bet there are orange rabbits out there.
There must be.
Yeah. I've definitely used the wrong colours, haven't I? There's no way that was the colours I blended together. I even wrote them down.
Oh, there are kind of, yeah, well then maybe, they're more sort of golden brown than they are. Yeah, I just Googled orange rabbit, yeah. No, right, we take it back. There are some rabbits out there that are a bit orange.
Oh, okay, there you go. See, ginger rabbit. Yeah, that was a bit mean of Johnny, wasn't it? Asking me if I had the big light on. Right, so we're going to put a little card together. We're going to make this bunny look very nice. Mind you, the more I look at his face, the more I think he's getting angry with me. Do you know when you look at a face for a long time, it sort of changes the expression. It's like,
seems quite happy.
He's not very happy with me. So,
my word, you're all right. My word, we've broken Debbie.
oh, poor bunny.
I did say it would all go downhill in the show, didn't I?
Some bunny loves you.
Unless they're angry with you.
He's just looking a bit cross-eyed at me now. Where do we want to put that? No, we're going to pop that up there, and then we're going to put our flower at the bottom. But our card turned out pretty in the end, Joe.
Gorgeous.
There we go. Nice, pretty colours with our brown rabbit, not orange.
So lovely though. Really great how much like texture and tone you can get as well, and dimension you can create there with those too. And just shows you very quickly the two different uses and how you can use the different mediums together. They are both watercolor based, so it means that, or water based, it means that you can blend them out, which is fantastic. Remember what you're getting in the mega bundle. You're going to get the tricolor markers, 60 pencils, the case, and then we're going to throw in the clear overlay sparkle pens for free in there as well, which is fantastic. Now, if you want to go for those stamps, we've got them available for you. Colour the bunny whatever you want, whatever colour you like. Now, let's take you through these then. So what you're going to receive in here is you're going to get this beautiful bouquet of flowers. If you love to fussy cut, you're going to absolutely love fussy cutting these and decoupaging them up, which is brilliant. So you've got this bouquet of flowers in here first. You do get sentiments in there, which is excellent. You've also got the rose there. You will then get this one, Somebody Loves You. This one here is My Cup of Tea. You're also going to get that beautiful one with the little schmetterling there. And you will receive this one with the seahorse as well. I love this one. It's always so popular whenever we bring this one to you. All of those, £39, $49. You can use them with your alcohol markers. You can also use them brilliantly with your watercolour pens and pencils as well. I do want to share with you as well those Christmas ones, because they are 80%, over 80% of the stock of these now has sold out and gone. So in here you're going to get Sweet Christmas with your cupcake, your little house there. You've got your hot chocolate. You've then got the Snowman as well. He's having a lovely time, isn't he? Look, it's gone skiing. Amazing. I wonder, like, he hasn't got any feet, but he's got two skis. I'm not sure why. I presume it'd be a... Oh, he has got feet. I thought it'd be a snowboarder, a snowman. I don't know why. You've also then got your ornaments there with the tree, which is fantastic. This one here is your Christmas blessings with a candle and the bells there. This one here is your ho, ho, ho. You've got Santa. You can see his sack there as well as the holly. You've then got season's greetings here, which is this one with the gorgeous wreath and the bow and the poinsettias in there. And you've got this one here, which is the Christmas robin, which is fantastic. Right. Bonus points. How could I forget? Spend 50, get 75 bonus points. Spend 75, get 100 bonus points. Spend 100, get 150 bonus points, but only till the end of tomorrow, so you're going to have to be quick for that. Shall we see what everyone's saying? There's a lot of laughing face emojis in the comments here. Let's see who's tuning in with us this Friday evening or afternoon, depending on where you are. So Georgie Ann's in. I see Deborah, Pamela, Khaki Blue, Kimberly, Sarah's Creation. Sharon says it's the first time she's been able to watch in a couple of days. She's got lots of watercolour products, so very excited. The lovely Maxine, who joined us in the craft along, she's saying hi as well. She says, back again, as you are cracking me up today. Thanks for having me on air earlier. It was a blast. Anytime, Maxine. A pleasure as always. Donna saying hi from Anchorage, Alaska. It's good to catch you live, and Debbie is already giggling. Is it like, in Alaska, is it pretty much like daylight all the time now at the moment? I'd imagine it is. Let me know, Donna. Diane's watching on the big telly. She's in bed watching us. Just watched this morning's show. Couldn't stop laughing. What a great show. Linda loves Debbie's laugh. Pamela says the colours on the tricolours are so vivid. Rhonda saying, if you haven't got a glass mat, then get one because they are a game changer. Gilmore said that bunny looked like he'd been eating a lot of beetroot. Yes. Laura says Easter bunny eating too many carrots. Linny says, do you remember when Sunny Delight was sold and kids drank so much they started turning yellow? Maybe that's what happened to this bunny. Yeah, there were so many. They stopped selling it, didn't they? They had so much artificial colouring in it that people started to go orange when they drank too much of it. Here we go again, giggles all round. Everyone's saying here. Lots of people saying that they love your giggling, Debbie. Charlotte saying 15 minutes in and I can't stop laughing already. Right, do get your orders in, very busy, especially on that mega bundle as well at the moment. So do get your orders in for that. Right, Debbie, what would you like to share with us next?
I'm cutting out some flowers, Joe.
Nice.
Yeah, I just thought I'd get ahead of the game and do a few of our build a bouquet. But while I'm cutting those out, I'm just going to, before I cut those out, I'm going to show you some samples because I love that you can do so many different things with these. So if we look at this first sample, I adore this. So this is mostly just stamping. It's creating that really unusual card front with just stamping and not layering. So just doing it in the black black and white and a little bit of colouring in the flowers. I absolutely adore that. Now what this really shows is all those stamp sets, because each of the individual stamp sets will have a different vase on them, and there's another one which has just got like a reed bouquet. It just looks amazing. Absolutely love that one. Then we've got this one, so you don't have to put them all in a vase. Building that wreath around your sentiment, that looks incredible, and you can do whatever colours you want. I absolutely adore this one. You've got the stamp set to put those dots on as well, so it looks amazing. You've got those beautiful lilies. You can really go to town on these and build them up, put as much in as possible. I love the fact that you can stamp your grasses, your stems going down into the water there, which look amazing. But how fabulous is this sample? I mean, it just goes to show.
Beautiful.
It's so lovely, isn't it? I mean, this is like the sort of bouquet you would put at the back of a car, like if someone's getting married, or on the wedding table. It looks incredible. Then you can build them up into however you want to do them. You can create that watercolour feature with your watercolour pens at the bottom, and then just a couple more of just unusual and different designs of how you can build that bouquet up. But I absolutely love these ones, Joe.
Yeah, they are absolutely beautiful, aren't they? And so many different things that you can do with them, which is fantastic. Do you want me to show you what you get in this particular collection? Because in here you've got 4 different designs. So for a beautiful friend is this one here. Love that you get the different vase in here as well as all the stems and the flowers, so you can really make this your own. This one here is Enjoy Your Day, which is that one there. Beautiful. Then you're also going to receive in here Just For You. Particularly love the vase on this one. And finally, you've got Wishing You Well here as well, with a little jug. I love a jug. That's what I put my flowers in at home more often than not. Little jug. $39.86 or $47.10 if you want to get these. Don't forget, you're going to get the Finesse waterproof ink pad included in there as well, and that's in the flagstone. You all right, Charlotte?
She's in a giggly. She's more giggly than me, isn't she?
Charlotte's just got everyone's got the giggles. Johnny's had the giggles earlier. Now Charlotte's got the giggles. It's Johnny's fault. What's Johnny done now? That's the chair. It's the chair. Right, $31.89 or $37.68 if you want to go for those. Right, Debbie, what would you like to share with us?
I'm still die cutting flowers, Joe.
Okay, I'll tell you what, let's just chat about something else.
No, I'm absolutely ready to do a demo. The reason I was die cutting them out is because I wanted to show you that once they're dry, and let's go back to the to forget I've done them, we'll show you them in a minute because they are part of the demo. But what I did want to show, let me bring in a piece of card. I wanted to show how easy, let's bring this one in. So I'm going to be using this Just For You. It has so many dies and stamps in here. So you're getting all these different dies. These are the ones I was just cutting out. You're getting all those dies, and you're getting all the coordinating stamps. So you're getting this really nice large one here, but I love that you've got these in this one. It's a really great one to have. So let's stamp some of those out. We'll stamp our wreath out. Let's have that bow. So we can just pick and choose whichever ones we want. Let's have some flowers. Some leaves. So we're just going to build up our actual picture. So I'm going to bring in my stamping platform, and it means that I can put everything on in one go. Oh, we've even got a little flower that dropped off there, but we can have that one as well. And we're just going to pop these onto our stamping platform. You can use whatever method of stamping that you like, whether it's a stamping platform and the foam pad, or whether it's the rocker blocks, so anything that you would like. So I want to stamp these in green, so I'm going to pop these up there out the way, and we're going to stamp the leaves in green. And then we've got our vase, which I'm just going to stamp in a normal colour. And actually, let's pop this down here. Oh yeah, no we are, because we're going to take those out, so let me do that. Pop these on and stamp them down. Oh, we've got a bow floating around on the bottom there. Let's just pop that in, yep, into place. So what I'm going to do is take our quick drying ink pads. So we've got the green, and then I'm going to take a watercolour proof one. So I'm going to take the Nor Black waterproof, which means I can use my watercolour pens.
So what are you going to use the quick dries for?
The quick drying I'm going to use on the, just so we can get green stems straight away. So, but actually, Joe, you've just given me a good idea there. So I'm not going to use that at all.
Okay.
We're going to bring in our pens, because that was the one thing I was doing with the flowers, is we can colour these with our pens. So because they're watercolour. So first of all, let's just get this one done. And then we're going to use our green. Let's use a different green here. We can just go straight on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we can colour straight onto these and be able to get that beautiful effect. So it's what I was doing with the flowers, was stamping first, but then I was letting them dry, because I want you to see it. Even when they're dry, we can still go in with a brush. So just popping that down, making sure we've got all
I guess
that.
this is something a lot of people probably never even considered using these tricolour markers for. But great to have the versatility.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we can just stamp down. So pushing down and just making sure that that ink just sinks into our watercolour cardstock. So right in there. And this one we can actually paint inside the vase. So you can see that's all come out beautifully there.
Nice.
And if you do want to just touch up, I can always just go back in. We could even use a little bit of a different colour just in there. Take a little bit more, just to add some variation. So we can go in with that different colour, and then we can stamp that down, but make sure we've got that top part, and that will just give us even more. So that's given us an extra colour on the top there.
Excellent.
And then I'm just going to go in with the bow as well. So let's have a nice different colour with our Spectrum pens.
Loads of love for these tricolours. On the stamps on the show as well, Pamela loves the Snowman stamps. It's her go-to at the moment. Beverly says, I've enjoyed all of your shows today. Debbie, your laugh is contagious. It is. Debbie starts laughing, everyone starts laughing. Poor Charlotte still hasn't stopped laughing. She's going to wet herself in a minute. Kathy says, I have this Build a Bouquet collection and they're gorgeous and so versatile. Cheryl Reich is saying, hi Debbie and Joe, so good to see you wearing your glasses, Debbie.
I know, I've got, you know what, I'm admitting defeat. I just can't do it without them. I need them on now, so I'm just going to start getting used to wearing. And actually, I've got really used to wearing them today,
I
Joe.
think you look great in
Not
them.
really took much notice of them. It really wasn't because of how I look in my glasses. I'm really not a vain person at all. But I just, it's because they slip down my nose.
And how
they
have we
get
have we
steamed
combated
up
the
and-
slipping?
Actually, it's been okay today. Haven't really noticed it so much at all. A couple of times I've had to take them off and I've got a bit steamed up and I've wiped them, but they've been fine. Yeah, absolutely fine. So that's our bits done there. Then we can give them a cut out. So pop them to one side, and then I've already done these ones here. So we've got our extra ones that are cut out. I'm going to use my dies to cut these, so we can just go. I'm just going to check which way round they go, and we're going. Charlotte's making some very strange noises there. I've actually lost. Oh, there it is. My low tack tape. We're just going to take these down. So let's do, is that the right one? No, that's not the right one, is it, Joe? There we go, that one there. Pop that on there. So right over the side, pop that one into place. And there we go. And then we're going to take the, let's do the bow and that one there. And then we've got our vase. So getting all those bits together. If you like being creative, these are definitely the sets for you, because you can really go to town with these. You can like use all your different elements that you love to do, whether it's alcohol colouring, watercolours, whatever you love to do. These Build a Bouquet are going to be amazing.
Yeah, they really are. And I guess the great thing is with these, because you're cutting them and assembling, you can make these as big or small as you want, Debbie.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Go
I mean you
for
can
whacking great
really,
bouquets.
yeah, absolutely, really put loads in. So let's pop those in there and give them a cut.
Crafting with Quilling Lady says, that's what I like doing with these pens. You can use aqua markers as ink pads. Genuinely, I had never had any idea that you could do that before, just a moment ago. Alison Yates says, oh wow, didn't know you could use the tricolours on stamps. We'll be giving that a go as well. And Mariah saying how much she loves the stamping platform for getting the perfect stamp every single time. The stamping platform is in stock, I believe, at the moment over on the website. So if you don't own it, a lot of people saying it's an absolute game changer, don't they, for their stamping.
I couldn't do without it. It's absolutely absolutely my go-to out of everything that we have is, yeah, the stamping platform. It's amazing. I think everything suits whatever your needs are. So I think it is, you just got to do what you like to do and what you like to stamp with. So popping these out. Oh, and there we go. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to make this one. So I'm going to bring in a sort of one of the aqua colours, the blue. So we've got one here, which is our cool marines, and you've got that sort of really nice aquamarine in the centre. So we're going to use a bit of that, and then I'm going to add a little bit of darkness as well. And this time we're going to bring in our sparkle pen. So all you have to do with your sparkle pen, you get 3 clear sparkles. And remember, although I'm using this because it's water-based, if you are an alcohol colourist, and you like using your alcohol pens, you can use your sparkle over those as well.
Awesome.
And all I'm going to do is pick this up, and we're just going to give that a colour wash directly over the top.
Brilliant. Remember as well, if you're going for this mega bundle, you're going to get those sparkle pens totally free of charge, which is absolutely excellent. So yeah, you can get those for free in there, of course, when you go for the tricolours and the
What is got
together.
into Charlotte today?
Don't know why Charlotte is off on one again, I'm not sure. Charlotte thinks I've just put a sweet in my mouth for some reason. Why would I do something like that? I wouldn't eat on air, Charlotte, that's lunacy.
So then we're just going to go in and mix that middle bit in and have that done. So nice and simple to do our background there. Right, I think I'm definitely getting a cold, Joe, because I'm literally, yeah, I feel like my nose is dripping now. It's terrible, isn't it?
Oh dear.
So I'm just going to give this a quick blast with the dryer to dry this off, and then you'll be able to see just how much it sparkles.
I guess with these as well, you could start to use things like what your foam pads, your 3D glue gel, really start to layer them up, get tons and tons of dimension as well, Debbie, here.
Yeah, absolutely, which is amazing. For me, you definitely want to be using your 3D glue gel. It's the best thing to use for adding that dimension, but also it means if you put something in a place that you don't really like it, you can move it about.
I feel like you were playing a really rubbish arcade game there for a second.
But look at the sparkle in there. I mean, absolutely.
Bling-alicious.
Yeah, it really blings that one. Such a nice one to have. And then you can go in if you want to. We can sort of add that, go down your stems, and we can start to draw in the ink and paint with it as well. So you can see all our reeds now. Let's keep calling them reeds. They're not reeds. They're the stems of our flowers. We can start to paint those in.
They look like daffodil stems almost, don't they?
They do actually, yeah. And we can do the same with this as well, Joe. So we can sort of go in and start to just very lightly move that ink around, and it will actually fill in the gaps. So even though these are dry, we can still get that colour of our petals. Bring in another one. And you don't want to saturate it, you don't want to sort of go all over the top, because all that would do is just make it quite messy, where you just want to dab that in to bring that ink to life. So just going round, and you get that really, do you know what this technique would be good on? Is Sarah's new watercolour collection.
Oh nice, yes,
it would be a
Christmas.
really, yeah, it would be a lovely one to do. You could actually make these into Christmas roses. You could use the aqua pens that are in that set to do it as well. Yeah, this would be a really nice one, because it is a really unique watercolour look on this.
Really vivid as well when you add the sparkling onto there.
Yeah,
I'm always surprised how intense the pigment is on these.
Yeah, absolutely, and especially considering that this is dry ink now. We've dried this off, we've die cut it, and you're still able to pour that ink into the centre to colour in. So yeah, this is a really nice technique. And not only that, you then get sparkly flowers.
Who doesn't love a sparkly flower?
Who doesn't love them?
I mean,
absolutely.
if you can't get sparkly flowers, I think there should be a thing, Debbie. I think we should, should breed some.
They, yeah, you know what? They should spray. We should spray them, shouldn't they? There must be an ink
Put a bit of put a bit of spray and shine on them. Spray and shine.
It might kill them.
Yeah. Could you stamp it? could you stamp the vase onto acetate? Good question there from Lena.
You would need a StazOn ink to be able to do that. Yeah, but you could do that. But yeah, definitely a StazOn ink to, or you can heat emboss. And then that would work the same way as well.
Awesome, great shout.
So we've got all our little embellishments here, and then we're just going to build up a little card. Now, I have got some other bits that I've done as well. So these ones we stamped with the quick drying, and then I've just got some extra little bits to put in the background. So really quick card. I've already done my mats and layers just because of time. We've done a little Z fold card, and we're going to just mat and layer these onto our card.
Excellent. Remember, there is a full day of shows coming away again tomorrow. It's going to be Play Your Crafts Right in the morning, but we're going to have a very special guest playing the actual game, playing for Team YouTube. Jake is going to be joining me for that in the morning because it's going to be a little bit different tomorrow. You're going to have to come and keep me company because I am. I don't want to say it, but
all by myself.
That's exactly what I am. I'm lonely, oh so lonely. I'm going to be on my own here tomorrow. We will have amazing demonstrations and segments from our experts. They have been pre-recorded though, so it's going to be really different. We're going to come up with lots of different fun things to do, aren't we, Johnny, across the course of the day. Loads of interaction, so it's going to be a great one. Do you know what? Maybe we could be like live on Facebook during the show, Johnny. Maybe that's what we could do. We could, no, it wouldn't work. No, let's come up with some better ideas. We'll workshop some better ideas.
You'll have fun. We've done
the problem
lots
is,
of
I'm thinking,
segments.
how could people watch the show live and also watch Facebook live at the same time? Wouldn't happen. No, wouldn't happen.
No, 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 no.
No, 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 no.
No, 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 no. I'm not getting that really, am I? I'm not doing that.
No, it's all right. You do you, as I like to say. I love these layers here. Where are these papers from? Is that an embossing folder you've used in the background there?
So this is all from Sarah's signature letters from the heart.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I just thought I'd use them, and then we would just add all these extra embellishments into the vase here. So just layering them up. I love the use of these, Joe. I think that if you haven't got yourself some of these Build a Bouquet, yeah, just go for them because they're so pretty, so lovely to do. I love the fact that it's your choice. You put whatever you want on them. So we're just building this up with our leaves.
It looks very chic.
Very nice, isn't it? Oh, we've got a bit of a droopy leaf there. And then we're going to use, we've got our bow to put on the front of our card, front of our vase, just on there. And then we're just going to pop our extra bits. Did I have another one there? It's a different one. There we go. We'll pop that in the background. But this is why I like to use the 3D glue gel because it really does help to sort of layer everything up and to get it to go where you want it. And you can sort of maneuver it around wherever you want it. And then we've got one more here. So let's just pop that. We're going to pop that down on here. And there we go, just building up that vase, creating that 3D effect to be a really pretty card. And there you go, Joe, I love you.
Oh, I love you too, Debbie. I really do love you too. I don't know if, is Al going to love you when you get home and you've eaten, he finds out you've eaten his Star Bar later?
I'm going to buy another one.
You're going to buy him another one?
Yeah, I'll buy him another
we
one.
Were doing a little bit
like
we were doing a bit of chocolate taste testing, weren't we, before the show? You may have seen it over on Facebook Live. Debbie does not approve of her partner Al's favourite chocolate bar.
No.
I thought it was all right. Anyway, let me recap what you're getting in this Build a Bouquet. 118 elements in here, which is absolutely loads. I definitely think you'd be able to use the stamps on their own as well as in conjunction with those dies. And they do make very, very pretty finished projects. The first one there was For a Beautiful Friend. This one is Enjoy Your Day. You will also receive Just for You, and then you'll get in here as well, Wishing You Well. Don't forget as well, you're also going to get that Flagstone Finesse waterproof ink pad in there for you too, which is really excellent. So make sure you grab that. A great saving for you there, over £17 or $20, plus then you can take your Club Inspired discount off of that as well. Lots of you with very full baskets. I'm going to give you an opportunity to check out whilst you do that. Here's all the details of the US shipping.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today. Hi, I'm Sarah from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can get the best deals and shop while you watch during our shows. The best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. So head over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV Home, where you can see all of our shows, plus exclusive offers, and even shop while you watch. Now, if you want to get involved and comment along, you can head on over to our community pages. Come say hello, ask us some questions and chat along live with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even airplay our shows direct onto your big screen or stream us live through YouTube. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easy to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day.
All the details of everything now. I mean, we really got you informed there, didn't we? Right, let me come back. I need to give you the details of the tricolour markers on their own because they are so busy at the moment. What you're going to get in here, of course, is the whole collection when it comes to our tricolour range. There was a few special edition ones as part of the Watercolor Christmas collection, Sarah's signature one, but these essentially are the core range. So in here, you're going to get essential neutrals. Now, the way these work is they are one pen that has 3 colours that then blend together. The 3 separate pens all work together as well because they are all complementary colours. You also get the colour basics, which is this one just here. You will get the Great Outdoors, which is that one there. And you get the Floral Meadow too. Don't forget, you also get the carry case included as well. I'm going to bring it over. Don't worry, Charlotte, I'll bring it in. And what you're going to get in here is you're going to be able to store all 12 of those. Remember, 12 markers gives you 36 different colours in there, which is awesome. So a really awesome deal to get a really good range of our Aqua markers. Let me also give you the details of the Aqua Blend pencils on their own. If you want to go for those individually, you can. £38 or $51. 60 pencils in there, so brilliant deal. 30, 40 or 40, 80 for Platinum members. And if you want both of them together, now when you get both the tricolours and the Aqua, colours and the Aqua blends together, we will give you the clear overlay sparkle inks included for free as well within that deal. That is the best, that represents the best value on the show. It is less than half price, as you can see, much less than half price when you are a platinum member. Maxine loves that last demo, as does Mary Pat and Sarah's Creations. Suzanne saying, I built the build, I'll try it again. It's that I think I've got a bit of a sugar crash coming on, you know. Suzanne says, I bought this Build a Bouquet set and I haven't played with it yet. So watching today is good timing and learning Debbie's techniques. Thanks so much, Debbie, for all of your excellent tuition. There you are.
Welcome.
So welcome. What you got planned for your weekend then, Debbie?
I'm going to Leon Sea. Have you been
lovely.
there before?
No, never heard of it.
Ah,
Where
okay. It's actually in Essex.
Is it?
It's near the coast.
Sounds lovely.
I can't wait. Yeah,
let me know how it is. Maybe I'll visit sometime.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
What would you like to take us through next?
Do you know what? I heard someone in the comments say how they absolutely loved the Snowman. He's making me laugh tonight. And they're the go-to, aren't they, on everything at the moment. These snowmen are so much fun. They're just gorgeous to work with, and they have really good amount of colour in space. So I'm going to stamp both of them out so you can see how beautiful they are to stamp. So let's just take them off, and you're obviously getting those two sentiments, which are great, which is so much fun and sending festive cheer. But I'm going to stamp both of these out. We'll just colour one in, but I want you to see just how lovely they are. And this time we're going to be bringing in our sparkle pens. If you love sparkle, you're going to absolutely love these pens.
Who doesn't love sparkle, eh, Debbie?
Exactly.
I can't think of anyone that doesn't love sparkle. Do you
Yeah.
know one of the things that I'm missing this year? I was talking about it yesterday, that any kind of lack of music festivals or big like outdoor concerts or anything means I haven't had any excuses to wear sequins all year this year, Debbie. There's been no dressing up at all.
No dressing up. No. That's not good.
Maybe we should have like a sequin Saturday here at Crafter TV.
Sequin Saturday.
We all come in wearing sequins on a Saturday. What do you think, Johnny? Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe another Saturday. Yeah, we'll have to plan.
Joe, you've got sequin things.
I've got enough sequins for everyone, Debbie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, bring them all in. Let's just have a Joe sequin Saturday day.
Sounds like an absolutely brilliant day. Everyone can wear sequins at home. They can send us pictures of them in their sequins.
Ooh,
I'm loving this
we could
idea.
craft with sequins.
Yeah, brilliant.
Absolutely. Right, so look how amazing they stamp. Everything about them is so lovely. We've just got a little bit of the bauble. Oh, not bauble, it's his actual hands. I'm just going to stamp that out. There we go. So we've got his hand in shot. I love everything about these stamps, Joe, because it even gives you, can you see the little lines where they're skiing? This one looks like he's going really fast. So really good, really fun. You're going to love them, honestly. They're so easy to stamp with and look brilliant. So I'm going to pop my lid on there, and then I'm going to bring in my pens.
Because all the texture lines as well, I guess they let you know where the colour goes, but also you don't need to do an awful lot to these, I'm guessing.
Yeah, you don't have to do a lot to them at all. So I'm going to show you a few little tricks to use your darker colours. Now, I wanted to have a purple, but I wanted it a lighter purple. So what I've done was, I'm just going to add this one is a really strong colour, and I'll show you how strong. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's beautiful, isn't it? But really rich, really dark. And it's fig. It's called fig. But what I am going to do is just add a little bit, but I'm going to have my sparkle clear pen ready. That's not screwed on properly. That could be losing my ink there. And all I'm going to do is we're going to add just a touch, literally just a touch. And then what we're going to do is use our sparkle to blend that out. So just the clear one, and it makes it a lot lighter and so much easier to use. And I don't need any more, because what I'm going to do is use what I've got there to actually paint the rest of his scarf. So it just shows you that little tiny piece that we've got will go an awful long way. So if you really like your watercolours, these are definitely the ones that are going to give you loads more for your money, because it just stretches them. So just pulling that down, and then what we're going to do, I'm going to do his earmuffs. Just doing it quite light in the centre, and then I'm going to pull out some of the darker one and put it on the top. And then I've just got a touch here, which I'm just going to bring back in around the centre, around the edges. So
shows you how incredibly pigmented they are then, if you can add the overlay to them and still get a gorgeous tone with them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it really does shows just how much you can do with those, which look amazing. And then I think we're just going to do is little skates. Have you done ice skating, Joe?
No, I've skied. I have a bit of a sort of irrational fear that I'm going to get my fingers chopped off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that I'm going to, you know, fall over on the ice and someone's going to skate over my hand.
I'm not very good, but I do love it.
Sorry?
I said I'm not very good, but I do love it.
Do you?
I can ice skate, yes, but
Yeah,
not
I wish I could.
brilliantly. Yeah,
I'm
I
alright
do
at
love
skiing.
it.
Not ice skating though.
Not ice skating. And then all we're going to do is going to use that last bit just to do the gloves. And then we're going to bring in, so what's lovely, these are quite the dark colours. The reason I wanted to mute them down a little bit was because I then want to use my lighter colours. So we do the, let's pop that one back, make sure we've plugged that back on. I'm going to bring in now my pastels. So the pastels are really lovely colours. So the blue is, this doesn't look like a pastel. No, it's not. That's the, it's the wrong blue. Look, that one's in there. That one should be in there. They've been put back in the wrong order, Joe. So, Moonstone.
What?
I'm laughing at Johnny because he went, oh, Craig.
It's always Craig's fault. Because he's the one that's here the
Craig.
most, that's why.
And we're going to do the same again, Joe. Now, I'm just going to bring this round the edge because we've got that lovely blue, which is obviously reflecting in the snow. And then we're going to bring that out. So it just gives us a really beautiful sort of ombre look.
So creating the illusion of it being white then, really?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. And then we're going to use a bit more blue. So just sort of having that tone of sort of ice, if you like, around there. Oh, he's so lovely, isn't he? He's got like that, just that big, fat, lovely belly.
What?
The snowman, look at his belly, he's so cuddly. I do love a belly, Joe.
You love a belly?
I love a belly.
Do you?
Yeah, lovely big round belly, I love it. Yeah, absolutely. Joe's laughing at me now.
Wow, okay.
Do you not love a belly, Joe?
Not really, no.
No, I
Into
do.
bellies.
Yeah, I do. Love it.
I think I've got my own, so it's fine, you know.
Right, and then I'm going to go here. I'm going to take some of this and we're going to go into his face. Just add a little bit extra under his hat. But look how we can just do that with that tip, because it's got a really fine tip on the end of the pen, which is great.
It's great that you can add it into the detailed areas, because I guess with the brush nib, when you look at a brush, you don't really necessarily associate it with being able to get detailing done.
Not
but you
at
can
all.
see there, you're able to really be precise with this.
Oh no, look what we've done,
Oh,
Joe.
no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
So I'm just going to grab my piece of tissue and we're going to just try and, there we go, blot that out. We can always go over that with our blue, but I want to just take that out to start with. There we go, we've saved the day, saved him. And then we're just going to go in with the clear again. So those clears, don't think that you can't use them with all your colours. There's so much more that you can do with them. And then colouring him down. And then we're just going to go in and do his hat. And this is just using the same colour, but with a clear. This is the clear sparkle, which is looking great. So when you've done him, so I'm going to bring in my, as that dries, that will get more and more sparkly, but you can see how easy it is to do. And now what I've done is I've done a couple, just so you can see them both coloured in. So you can see this one here that we've done, he just looks so much fun. And now he's dried, that sparkle in there is just amazing. So the sparkle brushes are incredible. And then we've got the other one, I mean, they're just so much fun, aren't they? Look amazing. And then all I'm going to do, Joe, I've got myself a little easel card. I've used my my torn edge nesting dies. I've just got some pretty papers out of one of Sarah's signature pads, and then we're just going to matte and layer these down.
Maybe it wasn't an irrational fear after all, you know, Debbie, because Panda Crafts has just commented, she said, that happened to me ice skating, Joe. Where I live, the ice rink has 2 slopes. As I was skating up the slope, someone fell over in front of me, I fell over, and someone skated over my thumb.
Oh,
How was your thumb?
I bet that really hurt.
Oh, Panda Crafts.
It must have really sliced it.
Do you still have the thumb? Is it attached? Was it like in a little kilner jar on the side? No, seriously, how was it? I hope it was fine.
Yeah,
Ooh.
absolutely. Yeah, not nice that. I suppose it happens, doesn't it? So, and like you say, probably not as irrational as you think.
Maybe not.
So which ones do we use, Joe? Let's use this one because my finished card is with the other one and you'll be able to see both of them. I'm going to bring in my foam pads. So let's just pop these onto here and raise him up a little bit. Take our tops off and pop him on. There we go, and then we've got our bottom piece here, and all I've done is stamped out one of those sentiments, Snow Much Fun, and we're going to pop that into place, and this is going to act as our stopper onto there. I love being able to coordinate all our papers the same, so we've got our greens, our lilacs, and then bringing in those blues with it, so everything matches so well. And then because it's going to be a stopper for our card, we do need that to be on, oh, took another one off there. There we go. We do need that just to be risen up a little bit. And then pop that on the front. So I'm just checking that that's there, onto there. Take this one down. And then we've finished our gorgeous little easel card, but with
Beautiful.
such easy colouring. And you could do that with your sparkle pens, your aqua pens, your pencils, whatever you want to do it with. And there we go. So if I bring that one in, and then I'll bring my finished one in where I've actually done that with the other topper. Now you can see we've got both of them. Beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. They really, really are. Now, if you want to go for these sparkle pens, they are available for you right now. Let me share with you exactly what you're getting in there. So you're going to receive Essential Bright, Soft Pastels, Antique Vintage, Earthy Natural, Tint and Tone, and the Clear Overlay in there as well. $51.96, $67.80 for Platinum members if you want to grab a hold of those. Right, how are we doing on the stock of these? Oh, the Christmas stamps. You're going to need to quick. In fact, if these are in your basket, I would urge you to check them out because they are now approaching limited stock. Let me take you through what you're getting in here. These are going to be excellent for this Christmas crafting period that we're going through at the moment. You've got Sweet Christmas with your gingerbread house, your gingerbread people. Oh, I wonder if that hot chocolate's got a glug of something naughty in it, Debbie. Like a little splash of Baileys, I reckon. Yeah. Snow Much Fun. Sending festive cheer and Snow Much Fun with your little snowman there as well. Deck the halls, you can see here with the ornaments. Enjoy the wonders of the season. Are you all right? What's that?
I was singing Deck the Halls.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, honestly, a cocker spaniel in Time Mouse just like this.
I can't even whistle properly. I have to whistle in as well.
Whistle in.
I can't whistle blowing out.
I can only just whistle. I'm not very good.
Can't whistle out. Sorry, Joe.
I feel like Bill Bailey's in the studio. No, not Bill Bailey. Who's the other one? The Twitcher. Bill Oddie, that's it. Bill Bailey. Really let myself down there, haven't I? Very disappointing, Charlotte, I know. Right, Christmas Blessings is this one just here that you can see. Ring out those bells. You've also got the candles in there as well. You've got Santa Claus here with his list and his sack and his holly bells there, checking his list. This one here is Season's Greetings with the wreath. Definitely going to be elements of that. You can decoupage up, get some real dimension there on that. And then you've also got the Christmas Rob in there as well. Absolutely beautiful. Get all those. They are approaching limited stock though, so you will need to be quick for those if you do want to go for them. It's the Panda Crafts thumb is still there. It was just at the base of the nail. Put a plaster on, carried on skating, nail went black, fell off once the new one grew through. We were all fine. Brilliant. Tricolours, that star by, I need to remind you of that. You guys are absolutely loving these. Just to give you a bit of insight into the deal here as well, what we'd normally do is, we would normally, as a very special deal, you'd pay for the tricolour markers, we would then give you the carry case free of charge. However, we haven't done that today, because not only are you getting the carry case free of charge, you're actually getting them, what, another £8 off them as well. So essentially, it's like a buy 3, get 1 free and get the carry case for free as well. It's an absolutely redonkadonk deal is what you're getting. Let me share with you the different colours and how they go together for you. So one pen blends 3 different colours together seamlessly. You've got the Floral Meadow, the Essential Neutrals, the Colour Basics, and you'll get the Great Outdoors in there, and you'll also receive that carry case included, so that'll fit your whole collection in there, which is absolutely fantastic. Definitely don't miss out on them. I don't recall seeing them on a better deal actually, so definitely if you've been thinking about it, today's the day to snap those up. I do need to let you know as well, we've got some great watercolour cardstock. Got a good deal on this for you on the show. $7.20 or $10.40 gets you 45 sheets total of that, which is absolutely excellent. Make sure you stock up on that. Right then, tricolour aqua pens, Debbie.
You know what, Joe? I absolutely adore these pens. When you get these, and honestly, please treat yourself if you haven't had our tricolour markers, because what they do is give you a pen in your hand with 3 different colours. So if I just show you one of the pens that we've got here, I'm going to bring it down so we can see overhead. You're getting 3 colours of these browns, which is chestnut, desert and topaz. And in this you are getting the most amazing brush nibs, which are Japanese brush nibs, so they're extra brilliant quality, and you're getting that 3 pen blend. But what you're also getting is watercolor markers that are going to allow you to do so many different effects. So the first thing we're going to do before using our markers, I'm going to bring in I thought I had my Santa stamp at the ready, and I seem to have put it down and not got it at hand. So let me just grab it and see if I've got it. There it is. He was ho 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 hiding. So let's pop it.
Ho 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 hiding.
Ho 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 hiding. He was hiding from me. So we're going to stamp him out. Really beautiful, this one. So if you love these stamps, especially the ones with the snowman, this one comes in that same collection. Really gorgeous ones and look amazing. So bringing in again, you'll need your Vanessa waterproof die. It means if you're using waterproof markers, it's not going to smudge, it's not going to move, it's going to say exactly put where you've stamped it. I think for me, and I've used lots of them, it is the best waterproof ink pads that I've used, so they are so good.
And we've got some of the waterproof ink pads available for you actually. It's a full collection, all 4, so you'll get Noir Black, Rustic Brown, Pebble and Flagstone in there.
So Flagstone is the one I've used, and I love this one. It's my favourite one, Joe, because it's not as dark as a black, so it's not so harsh. So when you've got these really fine lines, the Flagstone for me is absolutely perfect. But absolutely go for that bundle because they are really amazing inks. So you can see we've got our Santa there. Then what we're going to do, I'm going to just bring that off, and we're going to bring something else in that I believe we do have the Pebeo on the show, don't we?
We do indeed.
So I'm going to bring the drawing gum in. Now this drawing gum is the best I've ever used. Now a lot of drawing gums that are on the market, they're quite really not a nice texture. They take a long time to dry, and also they ruin your brushes. This doesn't. This is water based, so even though it dries like a plastic, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. First of all, before I do that, I'm going to turn it upside down. Oh, I've not got too much there because I did use it earlier. Just give it a gentle swirl,
okay.
And it just mixes everything in. Now I say gentle swirl because it stops getting so much bubbles on there, because if you have bubbles, it means they're air bubbles, so when you start to paint your image. Now I'm going to bring in, so you know, I'm bringing in my pot of water, and I'm taking my brush that I was using just to paint our watercolour, because I want you to see that it works really well just with normal brushes. You're just going to dip it in, you can see it's blue, and because you can see it's blue, you can put it down exactly where you need it. So I think this is absolutely brilliant. So what I'm doing now, because I can see the blue, I'm masking, and that's why it's called your drawing gum, because you draw the gum onto your image exactly where you need it. So I'm just going to come across here, and we're just going to paint it in. Now you don't need to use loads of it, you don't need to build up loads, you just need to cover your image. Now the least you put on, the quicker it dries, and it really doesn't take long to dry.
How long are we talking, Debbie?
So this would be dry within a few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, so not long at all. So you can see there, I just had a little air bubble, but that's popped, so I've just sort of filled in that gap. And then we're just going round. But if you put it on thicker, it might take about maybe 5 minutes to dry. But it's better when you don't have air bubbles, it just goes on a lot more smoother. So all you're going to do is keep going round till you finish painting your image. And what that's doing, it's going to create a resist. So whatever you do in your background, you're going to be able to paint around there and it not affect your actual main image, which is brilliant. So
can it be used on any type of paper, asked Tracy?
Well, it can, but because it's water-based and you're going to be putting water on the top, I would really only use it on watercolour cardstock.
Okay.
You could use it on our white stamping card. That's a good way. It's got a good tooth to the card. And you can see, all I'm going to do is dip this in my water, give that a swirl. That is going to wash out of my brush. So make sure you do that. If you don't do that straight away, all that's going to happen is it's going to dry and you'll just have to pick it out of your brush because it'll dry like in pieces. But look, completely, there is nothing left in my brush.
Excellent.
And that's amazing that you can do that with something like this. So let's pop that to the side, because next what we're going to do, I'm going to create a background. But while that's drying, I've already got one which I've die cut one of my nesting dies around the edges. I've got all my, this is all dry on the top. And then we're going to be doing a background. So what I am going to use is my greens. So bringing in these greens here. We're then going to use it with our, let's use our sage green. That's the middle one. So I'm just going to pop this onto my mat. And actually, I might just use a little bit of a light one just to go in as well. And just a small bit of a dark one. And then we're just going to take our bigger brush and I'm going to just go in and we're going to pick that green up and we're just going to give that a wash over the top. And actually it's a bit too much water, I didn't want so much water. And then we're going to pull this down, do a little bit of shading. There we go. Pulling that over, and then we'll do a little bit at the bottom here, another slightly different green. Pulling that in.
I guess whilst there's other methods for like over stamping, Debbie, I guess if you want to do a background wash over a stamp, it's going to be very difficult, isn't it, without this gum?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you wouldn't get those lines. You could do where you faux bleach it out, but then you wouldn't get your Santa Claus
yeah, and I guess you wouldn't
well.
get that crisp line like you're going to achieve here.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm just going to put some more green in there because I do love this green. We're going to do that beautiful green background, but I love that we can mix these two colours together. So once we've done that and we've got our green there, I'm now going to, let's pop that in and clean up my mess. We're going to just dry that off a little bit so I can show you then how we can get our colour onto our Santa. So let's just dry this off. And you can do some faux bleaching, so I think we'll go in and just do a little bit of faux bleaching. I'm just going to tap onto there just to get any excess water off. But it's just creating that background to start with.
Excellent. Getting busy and busier and busier on these at the moment. Facebook has gone down a sort of black hole talking about Baileys, adding Baileys to hot chocolate apparently. Baileys of any flavour doesn't last long in my house and I live alone, says Linny Jones. You and Debbie Robinson got a lot in common. Do you like a Baileys?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and an Archer's.
Yeah, Archer's and Baileys.
Yeah,
but I'm really
drink
bad with
responsibly,
Baileys
obviously.
because I drink huge glasses of it. How they say it's a liqueur and you have to have a little glass. I have to have a really tall glass with lots of ice.
Yeah, I'm all about a Frangelico personally.
Oh, okay.
Love a Frangelico.
Wow, very nice. So all I'm going to do is I've put some water on my brush and we're just going to flick this over our image. And all this is going to do is going to do some faux bleaching, which will just add some real dimension to the back of our image. So much that you can do with these pens, Joe, and it's why they're always so popular. People love them. So once we've done that, all I'm going to do is go over the top and we're just going to press down, and that's going to lift that up, and look how beautiful that now looks. Straight away you're getting that Christmassy image. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure my fingers are clean, because I do make that mistake of not having clean fingers, and then when you rub this away you end up making it grubby underneath. So I'm just making sure that I'm pulling this away. You could use an eraser to pull that down, because look, straight away I'm getting green now onto there. So I'm going to just switch my finger out there and pull that down, because it is just like a rubber substance, and all you're doing is gathering it up to peel off, and it's really super easy. So I'm just making sure, I'm trying not to, what's happening is I'm drawing in the green from the edge, so I'm trying not to do that. And then it will all just come together.
It's so effective, isn't it?
Really effective and so easy. You know, they've just made it really, Pebeo have made it simple, easy for us, super easy for us.
Incredible.
Just to bring down. And where that's a bit on there, that's not a problem at all, because we can stop that. So what I am now going to do is I'm going to take some grey. We're going to take that brush again, so going back to our brush, I'm just taking off any excess water, picking that up. We can start then to add some grey into his beard, because we've got a white beard, but we want to add some sort of texture as well. So bringing that down.
So Dietta's saying freeze Baileys and then pour it over ice cream. That's her suggestion.
Oh.
Frozen Baileys over ice cream. Peppermint schnapps in hot chocolate, one of my favourites.
Wow.
There's a peppermint schnapps that you can get in Germany. I think you can only get it in Berlin, and it's called Berliner Luft. It means Berliner air, I think. And it's like a peppermint schnapps, Debbie. It's so delicious.
Ooh, sounds lovely. So we're just putting a bit of colour in to his face. We're not going to make him orange this time, Joe.
No orange?
No orange, no,
Okay.
no orange this time. We're just giving him a bit of a pinky face. There we go. And then we're going to use that grey. So let's go into that red and do our red to paint his coat. And then we're going to go in and just give that really beautiful red. So just nice that we can add all that gorgeous detail. And if you wanted it darker, you just add a bit more colour and not so much water, because obviously we're watering it down. But you can just use some, you know, to get the more intense colour, just don't add so much water. And then bringing that bit in. But it just goes to show what you can do and how you can make it look. And then if we bring in, I'm going to just bring in a bit more of that red, but also add a little bit of the darker grey. So we just get a little bit of different sort of deeper red going on, and then we can sort of add our shade in down here.
Really does cover so well, doesn't it?
Oh, it's really so good. Yeah, so good, Joe. And then underneath his arm, round here. Yeah, so we can sort of keep going. You can see how we're building up that image. If I then bring in my
Santa Claus looks like he's taken the family on holiday to like Centre Parks, and he's just got the bill for the room service at the end of the week.
So let's move that out of the way, and I'm just going to bring in my finish card so we can see he's beautifully put in place there, reading out his Christmas list. So bring that round, and you can do all of that with your watercolours, having that beautiful ombre background, doing a bit of faux bleaching. So yeah, there's just so much that you can do with these, Joe.
Really, really fantastic, and a great price. When you consider, I mean, when can you really ever get, especially when it comes to colouring, when can you get a full set of anything for, you know, around the £30 mark? You're actually looking at less than £25 as a Club Inspire Platinum member. You're getting a whole collection here. This is of the core colours. I know there was some little special edition pack that Sarah released with her Watercolour Christmas, but these essentially are the main core colours in the collection. You're getting 18 different, you're getting 36 markers within here, which is incredible, and what it does is give you 36 different colours too, and you're getting the storage all for that price. It really is a remarkable deal, this. You're going to get the Floral Meadow in here, the Essential Neutrals, the Colour Basics, and also the great outdoors. They are all coming in there for you. Really, really excellent deal. Very, very busy on that at the moment. In fact, I'm going to give you an opportunity to check out your baskets. Whilst you do that, here's how you can watch and shop at the same time.
Hi, I'm Sarah from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can get the best deals and shop while you watch during our shows. The best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. So head over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV Home, where you can see all of our shows, plus exclusive offers, and even shop while you watch. Now, if you want to get involved and comment along, you can head on over to our community pages. Come say hello, ask us some questions and chat along live with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even airplay our shows direct onto your big screen or stream us live through YouTube. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day. Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Had to make some changes to our shipping charges, and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95, and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members, who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
We're having such a busy show, so many of you checking out there under those pieces of video, especially on those Tricolour Aqua pens. Now, did you see Wake Up Call this morning? No? Oh, well, if you didn't, you missed out, because we launched something very special. It was, of course, the Craft Factor, and I'm going to give you the details of it. It's your chance to come and audition on air and appear on Crafters TV. A chance to come on Crafters TV live. All you need to do is submit a short video about yourself and 4 to 5 photos of cards that you have made. Once you've done that, email it to us, studio@craftscompanion.co.uk, and we could be inviting you live into the studio. Brent was first up this morning and he did an amazing job. You can go and see actually how he got on. There's clips of Brent's appearance in the first appearance in the Craft Factor over on our social media at the moment, so do pop over there and have a look at that. Mariah says, who is going to try and copy that last card? This girl, so pretty. Can't wait to get these stamps. If you want those Christmas stamps, you will need to be quick for them. They are now limited stock, so do be quick if you want them. Yolanda loved that last card. Mariah as well, just saying all of Debbie's makes always so beautiful, and Michelle saying love how the colours pop there on that last card too. Right, I want to give you the details again of the Builder Bouquet. Very busy here. We're going to be going back to these, and these are fantastic because they give you ultimate, I was going to say customizability, Johnny, but that's not a word, is it? What's the word I'm looking for? I can't use that one, Charlotte. No. Ultimate, it's not personalisation either. Anyone at home? No, it's not that. That's not what I'm looking for. I'll go through the boards and we'll see if we can find it. For a beautiful friend is this one. You've got just here. Then you've also got enjoy your day. You're going to receive just for you. And no. And you've also got wishing you well too. And you're going to get the Finesse Flagstone waterproof ink pad in there. Ultimate customization. That's the one I was going for. No, I said customizability. And it's still not the word I was looking for, but just for the sake of, you know, time and everyone's enjoyment of the show, I thought I'd just go back to that one. And I think, like, you know, it does what it says on the tin. Under £32, under $38 as a platinum member if you want to get your hands on those there. Right. Don't forget as well about the mega bundle. Now, I've been telling you all the way through about those tricolour pens that we've got for you on the show. You're going to receive all of those in the mega bundle, and you're getting the carry case. What you're also then getting as well is 60 of the incredible Aqua blend pencils in there. When you get the pencils and the pens together, we also give you the 3 clear overlay sparkle pens, totally free of charge. The other great thing as well, don't forget, that way, about the bonus points. There they are. Spend 50, get 75 bonus points. Spend 75, get 100. Spend 100, get 150 bonus points. How incredible is that? I'm still searching for that word. No, it's not customization. Oh, I think it'll come to me, Debbie. I do. I'm going to summon it.
Well, you're good with your words. You won't be discombobulated for too long.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Right, what I've done here, Joe, is I've used my low-tack tape and I've put it, you can't really see it, but I've actually put it in sort of lines going down here because I want to show you something different that you can do with your pens. So I'm going to take this one here, which is our complementary colours, and I'm going to just place that onto here. And then I'm going to use an orange, and then I'm not going to use the green that's on there. I'm going to go in with another different colour, so let's go in with a red. Now what I'm going to do with that is I'm then going to bring in my glycerin. So this one is just vegetable glycerin. You can use ones that go in cakes and glycerine. It doesn't matter which one because it has that substance that's just, it's got a little, it makes things silky, makes things glide. So it means that if I just take my regular ink applicator and I dab that into here, so just making it all on here, I'm just picking it all up. Now you don't want to put too much on because it will just make it super slidey and you'll have too much, but it means that I can mask off an area like this. I can then pick up the ink, so if I pick up all this ink and
it kind of like emulsifies it, does it?
Absolutely, yeah, that's exactly what it does, but it helps it to then go on. So when we put it onto our card, it means I can blend my colours and use them as an ink pad, which is amazing. Yes, so amazing. And then I'm going to just pick up a little bit more and go in with that orange, and then we're going to start blending our orange into that pink. So mind you, it's because I'm using the same ink pad, I am going to, actually it won't matter if I'm going to go to the other side with the purple. I should have used a cleaner ink pad and that would have been more orange. But I'm going to go in and add that purple over the top as well. And look how they just blend effortlessly. into each other. So creating that really unique background, which is amazing. I'm just going to take off some of that just to make sure we've not got too much on there. And then what we're going to do, Joe, so you could use this again to create another background, but I'm going to take all this away. So just cleaning up my workings here. And then what we're going to do is take our liner tape away. Now what I would recommend is using washi tape. Washi tape is brilliant at this because it doesn't bleed. This might bleed a little bit and I'm going to be really careful.
Oh Debbie, it's amazing.
I know. So cool, isn't it? And actually it hasn't really bled too much. So just taking that off of the top, and then our last one, there we go. So look at that for a background. So we've actually made them into an ink pad. So I'm just going to clean this off, and then I'm just going to give this a little bit of a dry because I want that to be quite dry, because I want to stamp over that then. So I'm going to be bringing in our Have a Lovely Day stamp, which is this one here. So really beautiful ones. So just drying that off, so that will allow me to stamp over. It looks really effective, doesn't it? And you can do all sorts of different colours with this as well.
Very, very busy on this tricolour field. I think the more and more demos you see with them, the more and more you see how you're going to use them. And the value for money, I mean, if you are a platinum member, under £25 to get the entire collection and the case as well. And I think there's something, I'd say in there you've got pretty much a colour that's going to enable you to do every job. And they are something, aren't they? I think sometimes with watercolour, Debbie, we think, okay, flowers, nature scenes, but as you've been showing us throughout this show, you can do pretty much anything with these water colours.
Oh, honestly, Joe, the list is endless. There's so much you can do with them, so many things you can add to them, mix with them. And also, we've not even gone into anything like, so think of your pens mixed with your textured pastes that go through stencils. You can actually put these onto your mat, mix a little bit of textured paste in. You can then use that as well. There is so much that you can add these to. Another tip is if you wanted to paint on glass, if you was to put an image onto a glass, if you mix this with tacky glue, you can paint it and have coloured glue which would dry like a plastic onto glass, or acetate, which is amazing. So I've just got my flower here and we're just going to stamp. So I've already picked that up. I'm just going to stamp on top. So again, we're going to use that flagstone and just paint that image over the top there. Oh, sorry, stamp that image, not paint the image. So just going round, making sure we've picked that all up, and then let's pop that the right way. And then we can stamp that right down on top of that image. So just like that. I mean, how effective is that? And then what I'm going to do, Joe, I'm going to make it into a sort of background, because what I want to do is to move this along. So I'm going to move this down so we can then stamp over the top there. So over, I should have actually, you know what I'm going to do, Joe? I'm going to bring in my stamping platform and I'll be able to do it much better. So let's just have that there, bring this one in, and that way I can move it about wherever I want it. So pop that on there. So it's just about creating those gorgeous backgrounds. So bringing that in, and then we can then just stamp our different varieties around.
Nice.
Looks really pretty,
really
doesn't
nice.
it?
Such a cool idea, this.
And you can also go in and still paint onto that as well. So I'm just going to build that up a little bit more on the edges. And just create a really cool, funky background.
Can you use glycerin with the alcohol inks, asked Diana?
No, because alcohol inks, you wouldn't be able to. They
would evaporate, wouldn't
yeah,
they?
they would just evaporate. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get them where they wouldn't. They would dry just far too quickly. Yeah, glycerin will only work with a watercolour product because it is water-based.
Okie doke.
So we can pop those on, build those up, and you get that really cool effect. I mean, it looks like printed paper, but if you did want to then go in and do colour directly, you can actually colour directly to your stamp. So let me just bring in my, where's my sparkle brush? Let's bring that in. And we can start adding a little bit of colour to our pens there and start washing that in. So just going round, bringing that out. Just doing it very quickly to wash that in. And I'm only doing this with this centre one because it will just give us a really beautiful effect. And then,
So you're just adding it straight on and then just drawing it out slightly here then, Debbie?
yeah, just slightly bringing it out and round.
It's funny that it doesn't interfere with the
What you've
ink
already
that's
done.
been done with the glycerin, isn't it?
Yeah, not at all. Because it's already been mixed, we've created that ink pad, but we're then able to make this really pop. And I'm just doing that centre one so it looks really cool. Or you could cut this out and do it as a separate topper. And it's just about drawing that out. And just have fun with these, Joe, because there's so much you can do with them. So actually, just being able to create the fun factor with these is quite incredible. So just bringing these last ones here. And it would just add a little bit of 3D effect to that middle section. And there we go. So I'm not going to do too much more to that. I would just mat and layer that on top of a piece of card. But you can see it just looks really pretty. It's just a completely different way to be able to do it. And if you coloured all your flowers in the same like that and just had that stripy background, they would all look like they're right out in the front and then those stripes are in the background. So it's just another different way of being able to use them.
Yeah, really brilliant. Such a great idea, really brilliant concept that. So using it in two very, very different ways there. Cara saying most of the CC stamps make me look good at art. A lot of people ask if I draw them. I love them and colours, and I'm introducing my friend into colouring. She's amazed at her own talent with tri-blend pens as well. Right, I need to let you know that the Christmas ones, they are officially limited stock. You will need to be quick for these. Let me whiz you through exactly what you're getting included in here. 6 different collections of stamps within here. So you're going to get the Sweet Christmas. Oh, I could have hot chocolate right now. Where's summer gone, Debbie?
Oh, I know.
Where's it gone?
It's not cold, is it?
No, it's not hot though, is it? So much fun is this one just here. Deck the halls. Christmas blessings you're going to get in here. As well as this one here is your Ho Ho Ho. The one that Debbie did with that amazing drawing gum. But then we've got Season's Greetings here for you. And also Christmas Robin as well in that particular collection right there. 26.19, 36.48. Limited stock means that less than 10% of our stock is remaining, so you will need to be fast if you want to go for them. Cheryl loving that. Mary Patz's beautiful technique. Suzette Sue's loving that card as well. Lots and lots of love coming in for that. I don't think you've got any more sort of full card projects from here on in, have you, Debbie? So
No.
you're happy to do the card of the show?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
So I've got them all lined up from number 1 to number 4. So number 1 was our Somebody Loves You. Number 2 was our Build a Flower. Absolutely love that one. Then we've got number 3, which was our Snowman. And then number 4, which was our Santa Claus or Father Christmas, whatever you call him. So yeah, some really lovely effects, and so unbelievable that we can get such beautiful cards out of those watercoloured items, which is amazing.
Yeah, really is fantastic. What I'll do is just take a moment to recap some of the items that you've loved in the show so far. Remember that Aqua Mega Bundle. In here, of course, you're getting the full set of the tricolours. You get the sparkle pens in here, totally free of charge as well. You're getting those aqua blends, 60 aqua blends in there, and the carry case for your tricolours too. £69 or $97. Next slide, please. If you want to go for the tricolours on their own, you can. 12 marker collection here with the storage for free, and you're only paying for 3 out of the 4 sets there as well. £31 or $46 if you are a platinum. The Aqua Blend pencils available for you as well on the show. 60 pencils in here in total. £38 or $51 if you're a platinum member. 30, 40 or 40, 80. Brilliant value there. This next one here is the Sparkle Glitter Brush Pens that we've got available for you. 18 pens here, $64.95, $84.75. You get one pack for free in there. These ones as well are all the brand new configuration, so it means that we've just changed the way and brand new packaging on there as well. Next slide, please. Build a Bouquet Stamp and Die set for you. The collection here with 118 elements. Great saving there for everyone, $31.89 or $37.68 for platinum members. Don't forget also what you're getting in there as well is that Finesse, you're getting that Finesse Flagstone waterproof ink pad too. Next slide, please. A hint of classics. Stamp collection is what we've got here. 39 elements in there for you. £1 an element. I know, shut the front door. $31.20 or $39.20 as a platinum member. We've got the Christmas stamps. You'll need to be quick for these though. They are limited stock. Less than 10% of our starting stock now remains on those ones. $26.19, $36.84 is your price on those. We've also got the 5-piece photopolymer stamp set for you as well. Really good value here again. $11.99 or $14.93 is your saving before you even take into consideration that all of you getting some sort of club inspired discount as well. Watercolor card, we've got 45 sheets in total here for you, £9 or $13, really great value. Card of the show, card of the show, of the show, of the show, is number 4, Santa, Debbie.
Oh, sorry.
Card of the show, number 4, Santa. Yeah, I'm coming over to get it from you.
He was very cute, wasn't he? Yeah, it's such a lovely stamp. Oh, he's going, he's going, he's going, he's gone.
Really cute.
I took him.
Should we do card of the day then? I mean, it feels a bit early. Should we get it? Let's get it on. Hi, hello. Right, do you want to go for number 1? Brent's Craft Factor is your first one there, so that is number 1. Number 2 is Debbie's Craft Along, which is this one here with the Scenes of Light collection. Or do you want to go for number 3, which is Debbie's Colour Me Happy Ho Ho Ho? 1, 2 or 3, get your votes in and we will, of course, pick a winner or announce a winner. You'll be picking the winner before the end of the show, which is rather fantastic, isn't it? Splendid. Right, I believe we're going to stick with the tricolours. I'm going to just remind you again exactly what you're getting in here. So it is all 4 packs of the tricolours. Essentially, you're paying for 3 of the packs. We're giving you a pack for free and we're including the storage in there as well. You're going to get the Floral Meadow. You're also going to get the Essential Neutrals, the Colour Basics, and the Great Outdoors. 12 markers giving you those 36 different colours. You can use those colours independently, but they're all put together and curated in pens, which means they blend seamlessly together as well. So loads of different options when it comes to using these. And amazing that you can get a whole collection of anything for that price, but you're also getting the storage in there too. I think if you've been thinking about these before, now is a brilliant time to pick them up. Right, Debbie, where are we going to go next?
Yeah, so I thought we'd do a bit of under the sea stamping and using our blues. So we've got our aqua blues. So these ones are our cool marines, and then our cool primaries have this really lovely blue, this azure blue in there, which is really beautiful. So I'm going to sort of use it all sort of blues, and we're going to use that gorgeous stamp, which is Seas of the Day, or Seize the Day. That's a nice pun on words, isn't it? Seize the Day.
Seize the Day.
Yeah, as in S-E-A.
Do you think this seahorse is male or female?
Do I have to answer that? Does he,
no.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Why you asked that, Joe?
Because they were telling me in the comments the other day about apparently the way that you say male is quite funny. I haven't heard you say it, so I wouldn't know.
Well, it's because, yeah, and I say male, so they say
Mal. Yeah, I think I would say that. I think it's a southern thing.
And
Mal.
but they were saying, like we were saying Royal Mail, and I
Royal
say
Mail.
Royal Mail, yeah. So, and I couldn't get what they were saying, yes. When did you hear about that? You're naughty, you are, Joe.
Look, I hear about everything. I'm the all-seeing eye here at Crafters TV, let me assure you. Very little escapes my gaze, Debbie Fisher.
Right, so I've got my blues, but I'm also going to use a little bit of green, and then I'm saving this dark blue because this one's quite a dark one, as you can see, but I want to do some stamping with that one, and we're going to mix it up a bit and use our purples as well. So the first thing we want to do is a background, and I want to mix these colours. So what I am going to do is I'm going to bring in our spritzer pens. Now, I'm not sure if they're on the show, but if not, you can find them on the website, and all I'm going to do is spritz my colours here. Not going to do anything else, just want them to sort of merge together. You don't need to put too much water down. What I would say is put your water down, let it sort of do its own thing, and then you can go and dip your card into it. So all I'm going to do is place, and I don't think I've probably used enough water, so I am just going to put a little bit more just to get some movement and pop that in. So, and then you're just going to go around. Now I've picked colours that I know are going to blend beautifully, those sort of darker and light blues, plus those green tones, all the sort of tones that you would sort of associate with the ocean. And then we're just going to bring that round. You can see we're getting that really beautiful design. And now I actually quite like that. I don't want to fill in any of these gaps. I'm just going to leave this as it is. And then when you've got something like this, just go in with some extra cardstock and start just picking that up. You can just run your card through it. I'm going to turn that round, run it through the other way, and just pick up all those different inks, because you can really create some amazing pieces of work. And what I love about this technique, and this is sort of a smooshing technique, it means you get a different effect every single time, and you don't waste any of that ink. So, and look at that, because we just dipped it in, you're getting almost a sort of coral looking effect on there. So two different, completely different effects, but just using,
I love the splodgy one.
Those pens. Yeah, it looks really good, doesn't it? Do you not like the
like
other
marbling,
one?
isn't it?
It does, yeah, it does look a bit like marbling, yeah. So lots of different ways that you can do them in. So we're just going to dry these off a little bit. So bringing in your heat tool. I'm surprised we haven't done a heat tool yet, Joe. Are you?
We have done a heat tool in the US.
Oh, the US.
We did a US only one, which was available on HSN. I have eaten nearly a whole bag. Can I just share with you? Can I share it with you?
I'm going to get some from my journey home.
It's been a very long day today. I don't know why. Some days I've been quite good eating-wise recently. Just a little chocolate hound today. I've had 3 bars of chocolate, and I have managed to finish a whole bag of Haribo. It's the last one. There it goes.
Wow. You've ate them all, Joe. So we're just
I've worked out though, Tangfastic's not the most on-air friendly of the Haribo. Maybe something a bit foamy and softer next time.
Do you pull faces when you eat them?
No. I don't think Tangfastic, are the Tangfastic ones the most tangy ones they do, or is there a more sour one?
I think there are more tangy ones, yeah. I'm not a big fan of really tangy sweets. I think I'm going to just die if I eat them.
Die? It's very dramatic for a sweet.
I know it's very dramatic, but sometimes they really get you, don't they? You're like, oh, I can't stand it any longer. Yeah, so... But Tangtastic, I can handle those ones, so we're okay. Right, so we've got our pieces of card. All I'm doing is manipulating the card in my fingers to lay it flatter, and then we're going to bring in our stamp here. So what I'm going to do is use him to stamp down, but we're going to use that darker blue. So using the darker blue on here, and I'm going to bring in the purple on the opposite side as well. So take this off. Have I got the right one? Yes, we have. And I'm just going to go round with the pen. Now I'm using, as you can see, the side of the pen, and we're just going to go all over our image. So the trouble is with this one, because the normal ink has dyed the stamp, I can't really see where I'm stamping. So I'm just hoping...
Johnny saw a seahorse yesterday.
You what, sorry?
Johnny saw a seahorse yesterday.
Did you really?
Johnny did, yeah.
Oh,
at the Sea Life Centre in Blackpool.
Yeah.
Do you know we have a lot of native seahorse species here in the UK, and specifically in the northeast where we are? A seahorse species, and the numbers are thriving in the northeast.
Oh.
There you are. Right.
We're giving a bit of a huff.
Right.
So we're going to put the huff. All it does is it puts some moisture back into your inks, and then stamping. So when we finish that stamping, and then what I'm going to do, Joe, I'm going to give it a little spritz So just a little spritz, not loads, but what I want it to do is start activating, and it will start to bleed. So you don't want to do too much, and it's why I wanted to dry it first. And you see it's starting to go around the edges. It will also give you a really unique look to where your other, so can you see we've got all that speckling that's coming up. It just creates something really unusual. So I'm just going to give one more spritz at the top there. There we go. It's really starting
very
to go
unusual
now.
looking animal, aren't they, seahorses?
They're beautiful though, aren't
so
they?
Beautiful.
Yeah, really beautiful. So we can do it that way, or I'm going to stamp onto this one as well. So we're going to do exactly the same, but this time we're not going to spritz, we're going to draw that colour out. So a really good way of just using your stamps and being able to draw on them. It's not going to ruin your brush nib. It's a really high quality, artist quality brush nib. So don't worry about ruining your nib. It will be perfectly strong. Just don't go in and draw like this on it. You want to just keep it flat. And then I'm going to add some extra little blues, I think, in this one.
Nicole Brederick says, lovely background, Debbie.
Oh, Nicole, now that's coming from Nicole. Nicole is on our design team. She does so much for us. And yeah, she's
very
amazing.
talented lady, isn't she?
So thank you very much, Nicole. I will take that. And then we're going to pop this onto here. So just again, oh, I didn't huff it.
You didn't huff it.
I'm hoping we've got enough moisture there. But yeah, we're not too bad. We're not too bad. Didn't need the huff, but look how beautiful that looks. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to take a damp brush, because that is all you want, is just a damp brush. So dip it in, and then we're going to just pull. Now, could do actually with having it a little smaller. Have I got a smaller nib? No, I haven't. This is the only one I've got. But just to slightly pull that out. I don't want to do too much because I don't want to over blend it. But we can like start adding all that detail into our background. So just pulling that. We could do perhaps drying that a little bit. And then we can just bring that in, and it just paints in your image and looks very cool.
Sort of infilling it, isn't it, almost?
It is infilling it, yeah, exactly that. And you really don't need a lot of water because you've already got quite a bit of ink on there, but you can just keep pulling it in, and you just get really unusual designs.
Can we do this with all of our stamps, Debbie?
Yeah.
This kind of technique?
Yeah,
don't need to have loads of open space or anything like that?
Oh, no, not at all. Oh, a little bit too much there. So you'll see as you're doing it, and this is a practice thing, so keep practicing on your images and you'll get a different look every single time. So let's just do a bit more around his head here, pulling that into that image. And it's just a really cool effect. Kids would love doing this when they get sort of designer looks, which look incredible. Again, just following it down into his towel. And then we can also, Joe, we can do that faux bleaching technique. So once you've got that done, we can just bring in our paintbrush and come over the top and just give that a little flick. Now you can have lots or have less or little sparkles, you can have big splashes, but we can actually get that really beautiful faux bleach technique, which I always love doing. The other techniques you can do, remember you can do your salt background, so you have a really wet background and then you sort of create your salt.
Well, it looks very underwater there with that.
Yeah, absolutely, and we can do the same with, I mean, two very different looks, but we can still faux bleach onto this one. I mean, I love, can you see what the spray's done to the whole image? It gives it that really sort of speckled background, so really nice design. And again, just bringing in and taking that ink out. Yeah, faux bleaching is very, it's just one of those, oh, I should have let that dry a bit more because I smudged it, but actually I'm loving that. It looks really nice, and this one looks really vivid now, sticking out the water. So two very different designs, but using exactly the same sort of techniques, just a little bit different. And there we go.
Fabulous is that. Really awesome there. And again, one of so many different things you're going to be able to do with this collection. Just to let you know that your craft along was the card of the day, Debbie. There you are. So I'll pop that up onto the cabinet of creativity in a few minutes. Now, let me just share with you again what you're getting in here. The tricolour markers fast becoming the star of the show. The reason being is that normally we would we'd throw in the storage for free for you, so you'd be looking at $39.95 for the 4 tricolour marker collections on their own. But actually we've discounted nearly the price of a whole collection and then given you the storage for free in there as well. So it means that you're getting a really awesome deal. Let me take you through what you're getting. So this is how they come packaged and come to you in their individual packs. Each pack contains 9 different colours, which is awesome. So you've got Floral Meadow, Essential Neutrals, Colour Basics, and the Great Outdoors in there as well. They really are amazing, and you can do all of the watercolour techniques, whether you want to blend each pen together or use each pen separately and watercolour it out. It is up to you. Less than £25 or $37 is amazing to get all of that and the storage included in there as well. Absolutely amazing. Let me share with you, a lot of you taking the opportunity going for your watercolour products to stock up on your watercolour cardstock, and we've got a great deal for you here as well. You're saving over 20% on this. 45 sheets coming away for £9 or $13. Do you think we've got time, Debbie, to squeeze one more technique in? We've got about 8 minutes left.
Oh, always.
Always
time for something else.
Easy.
Even if we don't finish it, it's always good to start with something, isn't it? So what I'm going to do, Joe, we're going to go back to using that drawing gum, and we're going to show another bit of a different technique with it as well. So I'm just lining these up, and we're going to stamp these out. So just bringing it down onto my stamping platform. I've got a sentiment as well, so we can sort of do a full card in one go. So just stamping that down. I'm just checking that I've got that straight. There we go. And then we can pick those up and stamp those out. So again, I'm just picking up the flagstone. We're doing flagstone waterproof dye. You can get all the colours, which are great. So if you love your, we do a rustic brown in them, which is really good. And that will, I think, is the rustic brown in there? I've said that, Joe, and then suddenly thought, oh, it is in that one. That's good. Yeah. That's a great one if you're doing all your forestry stamping and animals and things like that. So that's a great one. So just making sure all of that is stamped out. Ah, look, but never mind, I'm not going to worry about that. Should have just put a bit more ink on. And because I didn't use my stamping platform, I can't really go in and stamp that down. But we can still get a good effect. What I'm going to use now is I'm going to bring in that Pebeo again. And this time, I'm not going to cover my whole image, but I'm also going to do a bit of a splattering technique as well. So if I'm just drying my brush. If I just, first of all, I'm going to just do the candles at the top so we can get this masked off. So into here, and then just onto the other one. And then we're going to go onto... This is going to be clever, because it's going to look like dripping wax, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. And I'm just doing the berries as well. So we're just doing little... Can you force dry this, or are you best to leave it just to air dry? You can. No, you can absolutely do that, which is great. But also, Joe, now look, I can flick this onto here. So we can actually create masks, but like the faux bleaching, but something a little bit different. So it almost looks like it's snowing. Again, I'm going to wash my brush in water, just in water. That's all you need to do straight away to get that all out. Because it's water-based, it's the only drawing gum I know on the market that does that, and we can wash that out. Now, as Joe just said, and I flicked that everywhere, so I'm going to just tidy that up. Debbie, what you Not that there's anyone in tomorrow to complain. So I'm surprised you're not doing a bit of crafting yourself tomorrow, Joe. Have you not thought about that? I haven't thought about it, no, not until you've just said it. What do you think, Johnny? I think you could do a bit, yeah. Oh, we'll see what's on there. Right, so like Joe was just saying, I am going to force dry this a bit. Now, what you can see is instead of just drying in one place, I'm really waving my heat gun around, because I don't want it to heat up and become really sticky, because if that happens, it means that it'll be harder to get off the actual card. So because it's heat, I'm just making sure that I'm waving it and just drying as much as possible. So even with splattering, it's still creating that technique. I'm just going to feel, yep, so we're still a little bit wet on there. So I am sort of force drying this a little bit. And even if it doesn't come out perfectly, you'll know the gist, and all you would need to do is just let that dry in its own right. But as we are sort of running out on times, and what I'm going to do again, because I've still got glycerin on here, I'm going to bring in some extra inks here just to use. So I'm going to use our greens. Let's do that sort of lighter green to start with. And then I'm going to go, let's change. In fact, we can use a little bit more glycerin. I'm not going to use that one. Let's do a little bit of glycerin on here and pick that up with another colour. So just making sure I've just got that touch on there, and I'm going to just bring in this cream here so we can start popping that at the base and just going over. Such a nice way to do this.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah,
and they're
really
so,
lovely.
I can't believe how smoothly they blend as well with the glycerin. I think it's amazing.
Yeah, really amazing. And then I'm just going to come in with a little bit more green here for our holly leaves. So it just gives that sort of ombre effect. And there we go, all blended into each other. And then I'm actually just going to use what we've already got on here and just bring in that red around the edges. So really beautiful, and I've not even used any other colour than what was already on here. Bringing that in, and that's it. So we've done those, and then I'm just making sure that's dry a bit. I'm going to use a piece of clean tissue. That will probably be the easiest way to take this off.
How
there
fabulous.
we go. And I'm going to take all these other ones away, and they will create just that touch. There we go. And show that. Obviously you would let it dry a bit more, but we're just going to take these away. Oh, and then keep moving so we don't get our tissue contaminated. There we go. Take all those pieces away. It just gives that really extra added benefit of those. And then we're just going to go straight in. I'm going to just colour these berries in, so we'll get that really vivid look. I mean, you could just use your pen to create them, to stretch your ink, but just for quickness I'm going to pop that in there. Let's pop a little bit at the top, and then go in with our oranges here. So just to give that candle effect. And then we've got our dripping wax, which we will go in with our yellow and give that real beautiful design. So probably the quickest demo ever, but we've actually finished.
Amazing.
And there we go. So
How
you just
effective.
create, and you can put that straight on a Christmas card, and it's ready and finished. So many things we can do with the watercolour pens. So I hope you found it really inspiring. You'll get yours out, or you'll buy them today, and you'll do lots of creations with them.
Do you know what, Debbie? I'm just thinking about it. If I do a demo tomorrow, if I had to make something in one of the shows tomorrow,
Yep.
it will have to be demo of the day.
Oh, it will.
It'll be the only live demo, won't it?
You've done
I'll tell
it.
you what then, how about this as not an incentive, as a compromise, that's what I'm looking for. Join me in the morning, right, for Play Crafts, right? Jake will be here as well. I mean, it's worth tuning in for the mullet alone. The mullet is on fleek. It's amazing. So come and join us for that. If there's enough support for me making something in the later show, I'll let you pick what products from the list of products that's coming up in the later show, and then we'll be able to prepare something between shows. How does that sound? But you've got to join me for Play Your Crafts Right in the morning if you want to see it happen. How does that sound, Johnny? Sounds good to Johnny Charlotte? Yeah. Sounds good to Debbie as well. So Play Your Crafts Right. Myself and Jake be here with you. We've added Craig, I believe. Absolutely, that's Play Your Crafts Right. And then 3 p.m. Here in the UK, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, masterclass with Debbie. Digital Debbie, as I'm calling her tomorrow.
Digital Debbie.
Are you not going to wear the same outfit though, are you, tomorrow?
Yes, yeah, I'll be in the same.
Oh, you are? You can wear it 2 days in a row?
Yeah, I'm going to wear it 2 days in a row, yeah.
Okay, never mind. Debbie has pre-recorded the sections for the show today, so thinking, gosh, you got that top on again. Right, it's been an amazing day. Thank you so much for joining us. A really fun day tomorrow. I really need you to come and keep me company tomorrow, though. Could get very lonely. Sharon Callis is joining me, though. She'll be live in the studio via Skype in our Craft House show. Big thanks to Debbie. Big thanks to Jake. Thank you to Johnny and Charlotte as well. Don't forget to check out your baskets. Enjoy your day if you're across the pond in the States. If you're here in the US, enjoy the rest of your evening. Please come and join me back here for another full day tomorrow. Take care.